Back at it again. Hey guys, this is Stardew Valley. I don't know. It's something. Um, I don't know what it is, but we'll find out. I kind of just wanted to play Stardew again, and because I have a YouTube channel, I can be like, hey, let me do this again. So, shit, here we go again. The good news is, I don't have to. What do you call it? I don't have to go for that trophy anymore. I can if I want to, but I don't know if I want to. Alright, I gotta greet everyone. That's easy. Are there like 32 people to greet? Why did that number seem lower? Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. Oh god, there's so many. Okay, we're gonna do it up here first. I'm trying to remember how to play this game. It's been a long time since I've like actually played Stardew proper. When I was going for my my platinum in this, which by the way I do have the platinum in this. I don't know if you guys knew. There was one thing that held me back, and it was that goddamn prairie minigame. Yeah, it was the cause of a lot of my strife, and not the cloud kind. So yeah, here I am playing the game again. The actual game is pretty fun. The prairie minigame, honestly, and this might just be, you know, Stockholm Syndrome, it's not that bad. It's just doing it without dying is bullshit for like a lot of reasons. So I'm still slightly salty. Okay, I'm gonna make a little patch here. So I picked the hilltop farm because I like that one more. Because you get mineral deposits, and it's also just like challenge of like a slightly different what do you call it? Shit, I stopped counting. I like the challenge of a slightly different farmland. Like it's not just open space. Like I have to pick where I put things, and it's not going to be even. Oh, it's only 8:30. I'm gonna use most of my energy this first day just trying to get this shit in working order. That's how it goes. I wonder if I should buy fertilizer. No, it's too early. It's just parsnips. Not worth much. Oh, did I do it right? No, I think I made one lane extra. Oh god, it's so stupid! Oh. No, that's fine. So that I just relax. It's tough because I have a lot of games where I'm just playing to relax. Truth be told, this is also a test. My Elgato software has been bugging out, and I'm in the process of I'm back and forth emailing with Elgato, trying to nail down what the problem is. And they were like, "Okay, well, try these, try updating all this shit, and then doing it again, see if that changes anything." So this is me doing it again. This video may or may not be saved. I may be shouting into the wind. If you only see like 6 minutes of this video or 7 minutes of this video, it's because it didn't work out. So here's some tips and tricks for those who haven't played this game, or maybe those who have and aren't as observant and as amazing as I am. You can, if you see worms in the ground, you should hit them, smack in the face, because or with your hoe usually you can get items that way. You can get artifacts, you can get other stuff. It's good. All right. I need to build a chest. I need more wood. Yeah, before you do anything, they start you off with very little storage. So, you're going to have to get that wood up there real quick. So, first goal, as always, get the hardest, firmest wood you can. Then watch my videos. Just kidding. It's the other way around. But yeah, the issue is... it's complicated, and I don't like how complicated it is. I wish it was easier, just to be like, hey, I want my videos to work again like they've always worked. They just kind of suddenly stopped. Can someone help? Instead, my machine is like, no. We're going to make this as difficult as possible. Okay, where do I want to put you? Alright. I'll make you blue, just so you stand out. Toss all our materials in here. We're not using them. Good. So, Stardew has you start off on a couple different things. It wants you to obviously get your farm going, but you also want to meet all of the townspeople. And I know where most of them work and live and stuff, but usually I'll miss about one or two. I'm trying to remember exactly who's on this list. I can usually get a good grasp before I have to meet. So, I skipped the intro because it's boring, and I've seen it way too many times. But the ones you need to meet... Oh, there's waifu. Nice to meet you. It is. So yeah, what was I gonna say? I lost my mind. Okay, just odd that there's no one here. Yeah, you need to meet everyone in the town. There's like, I think, so there's 27 people, but they're all fairly varied. Here, waifu number 2. That's me. And that's me. Okay. I do want to buy things from this dude, though. Let's get... I don't have that much money. Parsnips are a good starter, but so are beans, surprisingly, because beans will grow for the entire season, which makes them a little bit easier to work with. Well, not easier, but it's more of like they're more cost-effective if you buy them the first day. So let's buy... How many can I afford? Alright, that might be risky, but we'll see. So you do have an energy bar, and it's pretty garbage in the beginning of the game. But luckily, it's I didn't go too ham on the farm, so I should still be able to plant these. The town usually starts shutting down about, I don't know, 9 p.m., 8 p.m. I forget when the store itself closes. Oh, I need this backpack too. 2,000 gold. Ugh, it's so far away. I hate and love games that make you increase your inventory space. So I'm just like, why? Why did you do this to me? Alright, that might have been worth it. So yeah, that's an artifact. It's probably going to tell me, yeah, let's go something with the archaeology. So Gunther's one of the people I have to meet. He's the head of the museum. And in classic farming or town type game, you walk in and he's like, yeah, it turns out we've got nothing in our exhibit. I don't know how we've survived this long. He also dresses like a cowboy. Like a business cowboy. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. What's this? You found something? Let me see it. Remarkable. It's very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts and minerals that you find? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Oh, and who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. Wink, wink. I don't know what that means. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. So this is how the game does cutscenes. You are a silent protagonist through and through. But sometimes you'll be pulled into that. Doesn't seem like you have anything. Well, fuck off, because I found one spoon literally outside. Why is your museum empty if you take spoons? I got more money. I'm kind of debating if I should just go buy more beans. I don't know how cost-effective beans are. I don't think they're that great, but I also should just start saving money anyway. I think Pamela should be in here. Nope. Oh wait, shit, that was, what's her face? You are not one of the waifus. Penny is not a waifu. Her life is too sad, and that's too relatable, and I don't want to deal with that. So what's his face? Jerry? I don't know. George? He's an angry old man. Oh wow, I didn't know Steve got shirtlessness. That's weird. Steve is husbando number. One of them. I don't know. Right. Well, welcome to our little community. You can call you Granny. That seems odd, ma'am. I don't know you. I can't call you grandmother. Do I want to go plant that shit? I kinda do. Do I want to buy more from Pierre's though? Yes. Let's get risky. Actually, I think the sooner I plant these cauliflower, the better. So cauliflower is the one that's worth the most, but I think it takes like 12 days for them to grow. So it's a bit harder to keep them going. This is also one of the husbandos you can choose, but he has a mustache, so if you choose Harvey, then I have serious questions about your choices in life, so keep that in mind. Alright, so it is going to start to get dark. Let me see. See, I've tried playing this game a few times. I tried doing it on stream, which sort of works, but not really. I don't know. I don't mind just sitting back and talking to myself. I don't know if I've recorded it by myself. I might have. The problem with recording as many videos as I do is that I start to forget which ones I've done. And it's like, yeah, I could just search to see if I've done something, but where the fuck is the fun in that? I should never just not do an idea because I'm like, what if I've done it already? Why are you not plant? There we go. This is atrocious. It's not neat and even. It's bothering me, but I'll just use the excuse. It's like, oh, I'm gonna come back here and plant more things. Okay, that's good. Hopefully I can water everything today. It is important not to go like buck wild your first day, just because this shit does like tire you up pretty quickly. Alright, actually, now that I've said that, I do want to cut a path to the lower part. So I can at least get there. Because there's, like I said, part of the hill farm is that you have, like, mineral deposits. I also wanted more materials again, because I did use most of them. So yeah, you can, there's like a, fuck. Try not to get too tired. Yeah, so this is the deposit over here. You can see there's a bunch of rocks and shit, and I think they slowly fill back up over time. I'm not going to be able to do anything with them today, just because I don't have the energy. Well, maybe I can. No, I'm running out. So yeah, oh, there's a couple worms too. So these are geodes. They, you can bring that to the blacksmith, and he'll crack them open, and there's 4 different types of geodes. There's this one, which is the basic bitch. There's ice geodes, I think, are the next one, and then there's magma geodes, and then omni geodes. I think omni geodes can have any artifact. Ice ones only have like certain artifacts. The what do you call it? Losing my mind. Oh no, wasted energy. Ice geodes have, oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Some certain things, magma geodes have certain things. Oh man, I ran out of space. Okay. So, I think I can use sap to make, I'll get rid of fiber. That's always the one that you don't need as much of. Alright, my only goal here was to get worms, because I think they respawn differently on the days, so. Don't want to use all my energy, because then I'll pay for it the next day. I think if you use most of your energy, then you have to, you start the next day off with less, so like you don't fully regain it when you sleep, which isn't worth it. It's not a good enough trade-off to make that a worthy trade. Alright, we're getting to bed. So if you do the wilderness farm, enemies will actually start appearing on your farm at night, which is kind of horrifying. Oh, actually, what's today? Monday? Yeah. So there's a couple things here. Fortune teller will tell you your like general luck. If I can look at this TV from this side. So there's the pyramid. I think that means good luck. The star means very good luck. I think the skull means very, very bad luck. There's other ones too, but I don't really take much stock in it. It's not crazy helpful. Living off the land will tell you how to do basic farm shit, but it doesn't like unlock anything. So if you already know how to do it, you don't have to bother. Let's toss that in here. Rusty spur for tomorrow. So mixed seeds are pretty cool too. I might just plop those down real quick. No, I have no more energy. I can't do it. So mixed seeds, I think we'll plant, when you plant them, it has a chance to grow any plant that you can buy from the shop for that season. which is pretty dope. I'll put that away for now. Alright, let's go to Betty Bye. So the max you can stay up until, I think, is 2. And then you'll pass out and you'll have to pay money because someone carries your ass home. One of the night prowlers. So I didn't make any money. None of my skills went up because I didn't actually sell anything. Usually I try to sell at least something, but I guess I didn't try today. We just got a letter. Oh, you just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Back from fishing trip, you should come see me. Okay. So Willie is going to give you the wettest. No, he's going to give you a what do you call it? Fishing rod. All right. So the first thing you do every day should be water your goddamn crops. It's important. I'm actually going to take these out. The other cool thing about the hilltop farm is, actually, I think all the farms do this, but the lake is fairly accessible. Did I build a well last time? This seems weird that I have to walk this far. Is there a well, usually? Oh, you know what it is? I think in the normal farm, there's like a little tiny pond over in the bottom right, which makes it a little easier. This does not have that. That's okay, though. Can I craft... okay, I was going to double check. I don't think I can make fertilizer yet. I don't remember what fertilizer is. I think it's fish, right? That's good fertilizer. I don't remember how to do this shit. Alright, so yeah. I think... So I can't really tell what those are just from that, but probably be good. So you should make one of every crop every season, at least once, because usually you'll get like requests from townspeople and stuff. I know for a fact there's always one for the big one. So like cauliflower is the big one, and then I think melon is the big one in summer, pumpkin's the big one in fall, and there's nothing that really grows in winter. But there's always like a big high-ticket item, and it's like almost always requested. Once I get more capital, like once I sell this first batch of stuff, I'll try and buy more cauliflower, because that's a big seller. Alright, well that's good. What else do I need to do? I guess nothing really. Keep going, try and meet people. I think I can remember most of the townspeople off the top of my head. I know I still have to introduce myself to 2 kids. There's like the family on the left side I have to introduce myself to. There's the ones who live up in the other area. There's the wizard. There's Willie. I sound like a crazy person right now. Also, you can check garbage cans. It's important to note that. Actually, since I'm still kind of close, I'm going to go back and grab that rusty spur. If I have enough energy left over, I'll try and clear more of that forest, and then I'll try and get some of those materials. Actually, I might do that anyway. Will that tire me out? Maybe. Yeah, let me grab that on the way out, actually. Yeah, so I'm going to go and try and mine some of that stuff up. That'll definitely make me tired, but the cool thing about this is normally the only way to get those materials is to go into the actual mines, which are infested with monsters and stuff, so I don't have to do any of the combat, which is nice. All I have to do is just break some rocks, which is easy enough. I'm trying to make the path here a little clearer. So I can't break the big logs, and I can't break the big rocks yet until I upgrade my tools. I can, however, get rid of these little things. I can also chop down trees, which takes a lot of energy, but you get a good amount of materials for it, and it does clear up the path a little bit, so I don't mind it too much. Trees will regrow on their own, given left alone, so I'm not worried about it. I don't see any worms. Okay. This is definitely going to take up like all my energy, though. The geodes are what I'm really interested in. I think they cost money to process, though, which is unfortunate. And a geode. Blacksmith will know what to do. I wonder if that's one of my missions, to bring geodes to him. So yeah, this is copper ore. It's important in the early game. And then it's important in the late game, too, but it's pretty plentiful. Like, once you start getting to the higher levels of the mines, you'll find it everywhere. So it's not that big of a thing. Alright. So you could call these geodes, you can just call them geodudes, like they're meant to be called. It's interesting though, because normally the only way they appear in the mines is like if you break a rock, there's like a chance of a geode, but because this little mine area out here is weird, they just like are open, which is nice. I could get rid of these rocks too, but it seems like a waste for now, so I'm just gonna leave them. Got 9 geodes. So it doesn't that doesn't respawn like every day. They respawn like slowly over a course of time. So it's one of those things where it's like it's good to get it like now, like get it early, but I don't have to come back for a while. It's just one of those things that I kind of forget about because it's on the other side of my farm. And then I come back and it's like, oh, look at all these things. So yeah, this thing right here is like I think it's an acorn that planted itself. So that's going to grow up and sprout up as a tree. Like I said, the trees just sprout more trees. It never ends. The cycle continues. I'm going to put that copper back. No, actually, whoops. So that's the shipping crate. What that does is you sell that shit, and I did not want to do that. So glad I caught myself. I think you can pull back the last item you did, but if I put something else there, I would have been fucked. Fuck, I keep forgetting that goddamn spur. Alright. So yeah, the spur and the spoon, those aren't like really rare artifacts, but the goal is to get different ones, so it doesn't matter in the beginning if you get really easy ones, because your whole goal is just to get a bunch. So, and the geodes will give me a bunch, like for sure. So Mary Lou's birthday is on the 7th. So this is since this game is heavily inspired by Harvest Moon, birthdays are a big thing, and you're supposed to be giving gifts to people, but I'm still trying to get my bearings, so also haven't decided who the waifu is going to be in this game. Might be what is it, Caroline? Is that her name? Because she seems weird as fuck, and she's like one of the only ones I haven't done anything. Okay, take this rusty spur. So you can put them anywhere, which is a cool feature, but I always just put them closest and line them together. I think that counts as meeting them. If you ever want to check your missions, you can. Oh, I gotta go to the beach still. Getting started. The other thing is, this will show you all the people that you have met. Okay, so it does tell me, it does show their actual silhouette too. So I gotta meet the kids, I gotta meet a couple peeps. Alright, there's a lot of people I haven't met. Okay, I'm gonna try and go to the beach. Because not only will I meet Willie, I think there's some other people down there I have to meet. I know the map fairly well, but it's like, I'm still sort of like, can I get to here from here? My brain's not processing it. Cutscene. Grizzled old fisherman hands you a beginner rod and says, hey, you should try fishing. And then later on you become the master. A very unique and never done storyline. What this implies to me, and this is me looking way too deeply at it, is this kind of implies that nobody wants to fish in this goddamn town. So he sees a new guy and he's immediately like, here, take this fishing rod, I want to keep fishing alive. It's like, what about all these other people you've known for years, Willie? Fishing's cool. It's a good way to make money early game, but I don't really have the patience for it. I'll do it sometimes. Like, I'll do it for the museum stuff, because you will need fish. But I don't do it all the time. Okay, so I need to meet Sebastian. I'm sorry, Elliot. I don't know why I called him Sebastian. Okay. Got some stuff here I can throw in my, oh, there he is. Fabio. No, that's one of the husbando candidates as well. I think there's 4 women, 4 men. I don't remember correctly. Okay, so there's still this half the people I haven't met yet. So there's Haley and Caroline, neither of which are here, which isn't fine. Well, maybe, hold on. Nope. Okay, I don't know where they are. I know an easy way. By the way, if you're having trouble meeting everyone, if you go to the bar on Friday, like the entire fucking town will gather there. Because they like just all hang out on Fridays there. So whoever I don't meet now, I'm just gonna clean up on Friday. Okay, my inventory's kind of full. I do want to talk to Clint, but I also like I need money. You know what? I might. Here's my. So fishing takes energy. Hey, it's Mary Lewis again. Hey, you new guy. Cool. Thanks, Steve. That's husbando number 3. Can I sell it's like clams and shit? Oh, that's Caroline. I read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. Or Emily, that's her name, not Caroline. Caroline's the mother. Oh, that's right. And they have like a little gathering here. Like they try and do like aerobics or shit. Yes, they already worked out. You can usually catch them doing it too. It's pretty funny. I say catch, but it's not like they're doing anything wrong. It's just kind of interesting. The town really does feel alive in this game, especially for a game where there's like 17 people, or for like 20 people. They make it really feel like everyone matters. I kind of want to keep these daffodils, but I also want money. So here we are. We're at an impasse. Oh wow, he just closed the shop. So he does close at 5. Okay. I gotta remember that. I think Clint closed at 5 too, so I might have missed the chance to process those geodes. Oh man, the time crunch is real. It's interesting to me that some people will play this game, but then they won't play like Dead Rising, because there's like, the time is too stressful. It's like, I mean, not really. Just part of the game. Ah, fuck, he closed at 4. Alright, I'll come back later. Or I'll come back tomorrow, I should say. Alright, so this is Joja Mart. It's part of the game. They're like the evil, like, Walmart, peeps. I think you can buy seeds here cheaper. Or, I think they're supposed to be cheaper. Or some are cheaper and some aren't. But I just don't shop from them on principle. I play a lawful good. Like, I can never be the guy who, like, does anything slightly evil. I think my last trophy was to get the Joja playthrough, and it's also pretty boring. Like, nothing really happens. You just pay money instead of collecting things, which isn't nearly as fun. Man, I'm getting all this clay. That's nice. Oh, right, I gotta go up here still. So this is where I'm trying to go is, what do you call it? There's a couple houses up here. So I think I need to meet Demetrius. I need to meet Sebastian. I need to meet... I can't remember her name. Oh, well, there he is. Sebastian's the emo goth boy. And then I want to point out this game has... not only do they have an interracial marriage in this game between, I can't remember her name, and Demetrius, but they also both have, like, grown children. So it shows, like, previous marriage stuff and stuff like that. Maru, that's what it was. No wonder I couldn't remember. That's not a real name. But yeah, which I think is dope. Like, this game, it's just, like, they don't treat it like it's a big thing. Like, honestly, it doesn't come up at all in the entire plot, and I love that about it, because it's just like, nah, it's normal. Because I feel like you don't see that represented enough in games. Or in much, to be honest. Unless it's, like, ham-fisted. Alright. Ooh. I'll take you. So yeah, there's wild... Every season has a couple wild things growing. If you want, I can tell you where the wild things are. I'm kidding. That was an awful joke. Don't laugh at this. No, but there's... So there's usually, like, wild things that grow each season. And I think there's 3 or 4 different, like, wild plants, and that includes winter. Put the clay away, put that away, and just to try and make some money, I'm gonna toss these in the selling box, because that'll show how that works. Okay. So, there are 2 semi-important games. Hey, mining went up. I can make cherry bombs. And foraging went up. Nice. I can make field snack, which is cool. I can now make wild seeds as well. And my axe proficiency went up. My farming will go up. I think farming is directly based on how much money you make from selling your crops. I should go over the skills too. But yeah, there's a couple important days. Wednesday is an important one, and Sunday, because you get recipes from the TV. Not this week, though, because it's the first week. Hey, oh my god, Clint, it's horrifying. You came to me in the rain. Hi, good morning. I noticed you've been breaking some rocks up and finding ore. That's good. You want to get the most out of those ores you find, you'll need a furnace. So it happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around here. I want you to have them. You're a good man, Flint. Why not I craft a furnace? Furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting construction and tool upgrades. When you've smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make it work a lot easier. Okay, well, I'm heading home. See ya. I think that might have triggered that early because of my farm. The problem is, to smelt, you need coal, which I don't have. I'll bet I can get it from my mining, though. So this is cool. In farming games, I fucking love when it rains. Because it means I don't have to do any work. Because my stuff is all watered, so that's good. Let me try and break those rocks, if anything, so I can get a better gauge of how far I have to go and stuff, or how much I have to do. The only thing about Wednesdays I don't like in this game is that Pierre takes a day off. So if you need to go buy something, you can't. Which is kind of annoying. So this is probably going to be a good day for fishing. Because it's rainy, so I don't have to do as much. I think fish are more active in rainy days too. Alright, so might as well crack these open. If I can get coal from them, which I'm not sure if I can. I might be able to. It looks like it's just stone though. So I think there might be a chance for things to spawn every day, and if I have a bunch of stones lying around, it's not going to spawn as much. Problem is, I don't need stones. This is kind of a waste of my energy, especially if I'm going to try and fish. I want them to unlock the community center. I don't know how long it takes to get that open, though. I might as well just clear this out. Oh, there's coal. Okay, so I can get coal from this. That's enough to make one iron bar. So I think you need one coal per smelt. Unlike Minecraft, where it just starts the furnace. That is disappointing. Alright. So yeah, I think you can... There's only a chance to find it there. Maybe you can find it in like the other rocks, like strewn about the farm, but I don't think so. I used like half my energy. That's not great. I mean, it was something I had to do, so I don't really regret it. Also, it's a little late, but I should probably describe why my character looks the way they do. I made them look like, first of all, you need blue hair and you need purple eyes. Yugimoto did not die for our sins to not give our characters purple eyes. So I always do that whenever I can choose eye color. And then there's crafting. There we go. What do you need for a furnace? And I need ore to make a furnace? Fuck. I only had 17. But yeah, so I always do that. I think this is a Twitch jacket as well. I just liked it because it's a cool looking jacket. Even a scarf. The real thing is I just have to make them look different from my other characters. Okay. So who do I still have to meet? Also, so I'm still waiting on those parsnips. I think parsnips take a couple days. 22 out of 27. Who haven't I greeted? I haven't greeted... I think that's Steve, Haley, Clint I haven't greeted. That's the barkeep. That's the drunk. That's Linus. That's the wizard. I don't think that's everyone. That seems kind of odd to me. There is a really cool trophy in this game. Not the one that I'm talking about, or not the one that I had to do with. I want to say it's... Hold on. Become a 10 heart friend level with 8 people, which is pretty cool. There's another one too. Yeah, reach 5 heart with 20 people. Because that basically means you have to... like, give gifts and get basically the whole town to love you, which is pretty cool. I like the idea of it. Have I met everyone here? It's the kid, it's the mom, and the son still laying in bed. Yes. I haven't met Haley, I know that much. I'm willing to bet she's a late riser, too. Is she in here? I can't even tell. I don't see any movement. Can't confirm. Okay. Well, I met Leah and Marley, which are over on the left, so that's done at least. I can meet the barkeep when I go in there. Also, I think another part of the rainy days is that worms are more likely to appear, but I don't see them. I find it harder to see them now. That's Pam. She did not take losing Jim kindly. Alright, so this is fishing. Drop it down. I'll go boop boop. And then you hit the button. Usually it doesn't take that long. Yep, so all you gotta do is keep it inside the thing. The fact that the fish is barely moving means that this is a very low level fish. Yeah. So there's a couple different fish. I think usually like 4 per area. And there's a couple that only appear in certain seasons. So I forget how many fish there are in total. Because there's also different ones at the ocean versus in the river. So I don't want to use too much energy, but I'll give it a shot right now. Man, this is taking forever too. Usually I feel like fishing doesn't take as long. I mean, it could also be because I don't have any bait. Yes, this one's trying to fight a little bit more, it looks like. Well, maybe not. You can get upgrades for the rod to make like this green bar a little easier to work with and stuff. So I don't want to sell any of the fish, because once they open up community center, the way it works is that you basically have to grab a certain... Oh yeah, I'm not getting that one. I didn't even try. So you need certain fish to complete certain tasks. So like, I don't want to get rid of them just yet. If I get duplicates, I'll sell them. Alright, let's talk to this man. Hi, I'm Clint. Thanks, Clint. Clint Cole? Okay, process geodes. It's 25 per geode? Fuck. Alright, man, let's do it. If I get... Oh, coal? I mean, I didn't need coal. But 1 coal? This is costing me a lot of money. Alright, so... This is a big thing when processing geodes, especially early games, that you constantly need inventory space. Which means I'm running around, coming back here, donating the shit that he just broke open. Man, I really shouldn't have fished and came here. My inventory's gonna get full so fast. I mean, the good news is they're right next to each other. Also, you can check trash cans and occasionally find good shit in here, but if someone catches you looking for a trash can, you'll lose affection points with them. Luckily, no one's here. Okay, so I can also just buy coal from him, but it's not cheap, so I'd rather just find on my own. That looks different. That's just stone. Okay, hold on. It's 1 stone, which I don't really care about, so I'm just gonna toss that shit. Man, I'm really working with limited space here. That's new. Okay. Petrified slime. So yeah, once I start getting dupes of this stuff, I don't mind just like selling it. But for now, I need to drop it off. I think he gives me an item once I get to 5 as well, so yeah. That's gonna fuck me over, because now I have less inventory space again. Alright. I'll at least process these last couple geodes, then I'll come back. So yeah, and make sure you always have 1 space for your geodes, so even though I'm pulling it up here, I still need it. 5 copper, that's not bad actually. Ooh, whatever that is. And 3 coal. Actually, that's not bad at all. I mean, late game that's bad, but early game I'll take it. I can make that furnace now. And we'll donate that garbage. Alright, we've already filled the shelf. There's some items where if you donate them, he'll give you an item, or give you a reward like immediately. And there are other items that, just like every like once you hit certain things. Oh, cauliflower seeds, holy shit. 9 of them? That's actually a pretty good reward. Alright, I'm gonna swing by the bar on the way, try and meet this dude. I'm gonna try and go through a full week. I think, because I try to, I know I try and do my videos like certain lengths, but like, if I can make it make sense in the game, I think I prefer that. So like if I can just be like, hey, here's week 1 of Stardew Valley, here's week 2, I think that's cooler than just like part 1. Alright. Hold on real quick. Just gotta do this. God, the PTSD. Now, if you beat this, not without dying, just beat it in general. You can actually get. I can't do it. I'll do that another time. We don't have time. If you beat that, then the next day you actually get one mailed to your house, which is pretty cool. Would be cooler if the game wasn't the bane of my existence. Oh yeah, let me talk about the stats. So each stat can go up to 10. Where are the stats? Oh, there they are. So each of these stats can go up to 10. I think 5 and 10 you have to make a choice on what you do with the stat. It'll be like 10% more on farm prices or 10% more on this. So yeah, there's foraging, and mining is when you break rocks and find shit, obviously. Foraging is when you, like, you know, break down forests and stuff like that, where you find shit on the ground. Farming is when you farm, when you pick things up that you planted. Fishing is self-explanatory, and so is combat. They all level up on their own. I've played this game to completion, I think, at least 2 or 3 times. I say completion, but I've played this game through 2 or 3 times. And I've never had like one stat like really lag behind, so it's totally possible to do all of them. Alright, I'm gonna plant more of this shit. That's 4. Now I need 5. It's not gonna be even. I'm gonna have to buy more things just to even this out. Oh yeah, you do have a chance to randomly just find clay as well. It's just like the worms just have a higher chance of finding them, I think. Oh, you know what? I think those 2 mixed seeds might have been cauliflower too. I'm gonna make bank. Alright. I'm gonna use the rest of my my energy for the day and try and clear this area a little bit because I don't want to interfere with my farm. Plus it'll help me get more wood, which I'll need sooner than later. I feel like the wood here is harder. Or maybe it's just this type of tree is harder to cut down. So much energy. Took so much just to cut those down. Alright, so this is an acorn that fell that's going to turn into a new tree. What you can do, if you use, or pine cone. So there's acorns, pine cones, and maple seeds for 3 different types of trees. You can just use a hoe and pick it right up, and then you actually get the item too. Starting to feel exhausted. I am aware. This is not news to me. Just trying to get the area a little bit. Alright, that gives me slightly more room. There are some things you like can't take down, like these bushes are permanent, so I might have to make another chest. Well, I don't have to, but I'd like to. Alright. Just toss that shit in there. I guess I'll make a furnace just to check that off my list. I'm gonna need one eventually anyway. I like to line them up here. So what's cool is that when you get multiple furnaces, you can just like go bam, 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 put multiple things in there. Alright, what did you give me for that? Oh no, what happened? Smelting. Use your furnace to smelt a copper bar. That wasn't part of the deal. You've changed the terms of our agreement. I can't really do anything else. Just with no energy. So you can increase your energy with star drops. which I think there's only so many of in the game. There's like 7 in the game. If that, I'm just taking that shot in the dark. And then, of course, just increasing your proficiency. So, like, if I level up my foraging, it'll make me better at chopping stuff down. But also, the big thing for that one... Ah, fuck, I forgot to eat scarecrows. You bastard! Can I make a scarecrow yet? I think I need a certain level of farming first, which is unfortunate. I always forget about scarecrows. You can get a couple free ones, or rather, you can buy some. There's like, I forget what they're called, rare crows? I think there's 8 of them in the game, or something like that. There's some that are easier to get than others. Alright, what am I going to do today? Well, first off, I need to water my crops. I think the upgrade I always try to go for first is the watering can. A, it can hold more, and B, you can pour like 3 squares at a time, which is pretty great. I literally only just noticed this, but the water falling from the can is literally just a few spare pixels. That's pretty funny. My goal when farming is to not have to make multiple trips with a watering can. So, like, if I have to do all of this, I don't want to, what do you call it? I don't want to have to, go out and, like, refill the water buckets just to hit all my crops. I'm gonna have to buy a well soon. Oh, I missed. Just enough, okay. Alright. I don't have any money, though, which is unfortunate. I should try foraging. I should look for some spare stuff and just use that. Oh, there's some. So, because you can sell that stuff to Pierre, you can actually make money, like, instantly, which is pretty cool. I mean, the other use of this is to give these flowers to, like, townspeople, because most of them will like it as a gift. You can do that, of course, and it is important. I do recommend I do recommend starting that sooner than later, but it's also not like priority number 1. Well, it is and it isn't. It's something that'll become a lot more important later on. Okay, I can't go there yet. I forget how much time has to pass for the mayor to be like, yo, look at this shit. I'll be like, whoa. I have to meet Worthless, Haley, and Linus. Linus lives up here. I also did want to go check to see what the price of a well would be. I think, actually, I can never remember her name, but I think she's off on Thursdays, so she might not be in here at all. No, there she is. What day is she off? Tuesdays? Mondays? Let me see. Upgrade house. No, not upgrade house. Construct farm buildings. Alright, so these are important, but... Well, I need 75 stone and 1,000 gold. I'd rather this. The silo is good, and it's helpful, but I need a lot of copper for it, and a lot of stone. That's something that'll come once I start mining more. Alright, so Linus's tent is over here. There he is. Come here, you scrub. Ranger, hello. You're welcome. I'm trying to think of what else. I should refill my water. Sometimes I try and do it on the farm, but it's like, if I'm just near water, it doesn't matter. Also, you can totally refill your water with seawater, I'm pretty sure. Break the game. Be like, it's not realistic. Actually, I've never tried. I'll have to test that. Okay. So... I'm trying to think. I need to meet Haley. I need to meet... Who else did I need to meet? How many have I, like, actually... So it's 2 more. And it's... Haley, and then Jojo Mart, dude. I'll go meet him first, because I think Haley's gonna drag behind waking up. It's cool, because their uniforms change based on where they are. So, like, Maru is a, is the nurse that works with Harvey. He doesn't seem interested in talking. Does this not count as me meeting him? Okay, I think that counts. Oddly enough, I think that did count. Shane was his name, okay. Shane is also one of the people you can date, but I think he's a drunk, so... If you choose Shane, I also have serious concerns about your life choices. Okay. football dude, Jock here. I think I've literally spoken like 2 words to him, like the entire time I've played this game. There's Penny being depressed. Oh, speaking of the devil. The new farmer boy, aren't you? Oh, I'm Haley. I think you're supposed to talk to him twice, but... Give someone a gift. That wasn't part of the deal. Where's... What's-her-face? I think she's going to be in the bar soon. I know she works there. She's probably already on the way. I'm going to give her a daffodil. Not a leek. So there's usually... Of the 3 plants, there's usually one that's, like, edible, so you can use it to gain energy back. Oh, I forgot about that. I can use, I can just eat stuff and get energy back that way. Truthfully, I think this early is just a waste of resources. But it's a big thing, when you go in the mines, because your energy depletes very quickly. It's 12, and she's not here yet. I don't know where she is. I'll come back later. Alright. So I remember, this is a weird story, but it weirdly applies. I remember trying to play one of the older Harvest Moons. And I was having fun with it. I think it might have been the PSP one. And I remember reading online that people's friendship with you will go down if you throw items out anywhere other than a trash can, even if you just like discard it from your inventory. And I remember thinking too much work, and then I stopped playing the game. It might have been that one. It might have been one of them, like a DS. I had like a flash card at one point with a bunch of DS games on it. But it didn't work very well. Like usually if I went too far into the game would just start crashing. Now I have emulators, so I don't have to worry about that. I almost bought this on Switch. I did buy Okami on Switch, which is a game I already own. But I was like, I think I've bought Okami on PS2, PS3, PS4, and Switch now. And I don't regret it even once, because I'm just like, the more support this game has, the better. Alright, I need to find where Caroline is. Or no, Emily. Caroline's the other one. There's a chapel here. I don't know why. It kind of weirds me out. I don't think you... I guess you might go there when you get married. It's such like a small part of the game that I tend to forget. Okay. I guess his prices are better than Joja Mart, which is odd because the whole point is supposed to be that Joja Mart like is price gouging him. Let's get rid of this leak. Let's get some money back. Where the hell is she? Like, I know she works at the bar later, but where is she until then? Oh, in her fucking house. Who would have guessed? Feeling a positive energy from this gift. Oh god, she's a hippie. I didn't know. I take it all back. How to win friends. $100 for making friends. If only it were that easy. Alright, what else do I have to do today? I have a lot of energy and nothing to spend it on. I guess I can just drop this stuff back off at the house. Try and clear more way. I know I need a lot of stone for buildings, and wood. You always need more of those too, but I also need money. And I don't know if I guess I have enough. I should go back and try and buy those other seeds. Just so that I have one of each crop. I think I need 5 of each crop. Or, I don't remember the requirements. For like some of the bundles for the community center, there's like weird requirements that I don't remember. Let's buy some potatoes, buy a tulip, buy some kale, and I can't afford jazz. I'm gonna sell this dandelion. Why can I not? Why did it take so much to get here? Okay. Kale, jazz. And then I'll buy another potato, I guess. Alright. So this way I'll have at least one of every item. I don't remember what the requirement... I think it might be... you might need like gold. So when you harvest things, you get regular quality, silver quality, or gold quality. And I think I might need gold for some of the community things, but I don't remember exactly. Alright, kale can go smack right there. I now probably have too much to water, which is what I was trying to avoid, but c'est la vie. I don't think that was the right time to use c'est la vie. Okay, and I'm gonna be one off again. If that goddamn crow didn't eat my shit, then I wouldn't be. Alright, this means I'm gonna have to refill my water. I have to make an easier way to get there. Okay, back we go. So I'm going to try and clear out the path to go this way, because it's not that far if I go straight down here. God, it takes so long. Cool thing is I'm getting materials that I'll need later. I'm not really searching for anything at the moment. Like, I don't need like a bunch of wood or stone, so just getting them now is pretty good for my future. Oh, I got coal in that one, and I can't carry it. Guess what I don't need? Fiber. Fiber is literally everywhere. I will need it eventually, just like, of all the materials, that's the one you don't really have to invest too much in. Alright, good. So there's, oh, actually, let me go toss some of this stuff. So there's, those things, field snacks. You make those with acorns, maple seeds, and then pine cones. The other thing is you usually need those for like a bunch of other different recipes and stuff. So I try to collect those because those ones are a bit harder. There's other things you can make too, but those are like the big ones. Okay. Alright. Sort of made it here. I mean, I did, so it's not that bad. The only thing is I can't get through this. I can't, like, actually make that shortcut until, I get a better axe. Alright, might as well take these down while I'm here. So yeah, the farm is actually pretty big. It's just, you don't really need a lot of it until late game. I know I'm dropping things in the water, but, like, can't be helped. Okay, good. Once again, I'm just going to try and clear this area out with my remaining energy. I don't think I've maxed out anything yet. The problem starts coming when you try and chop down multiple different trees, because then it's just like you're getting different seeds and shit, and you just can't fit it all. Okay, I'm trying to get past... I'm trying to clear all the shit off the ground, because then I can at least walk past the trees. Alright. I think that's probably fine. It's a good start. Starting to make it cleaner, slowly. Let's toss this shit back in there. I sold anything today? I don't think so. I really should just sell those fish. I think they're both pretty common. Okay. Day 5. We've almost made it, guys. I'll stop on Sunday, because it seems like a good abrupt place to go. I can't remember how long it takes parsnips to grow, but fuck, those things should be done by now. Alright. Back at it again. Stop eating my shit. Our valued Jojo Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to initial responsible stewardship of the environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value continued support. Yeah. So they fixed the shit they broke. Parsnips. So parsnips are cool, but they're not worth much. I think I should start fishing more. That's cool. It means I don't have to water those anymore. What did you give me? Oh god, what happened here? Raising animals. Build a coop. Alright, well that's a bit far off. Advancement. Reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. Getting started. Why can I not grab the gold from this? Alright, good. So I think I need... I'm going to put a few of these away. I don't know how many I need. But like I said, farming is based on how much you sell, so I probably should sell more of them. Okay. I don't know what else to do. I guess I could fish, because I really do want to try and get my money back up. Actually, if the landslide's cleared, I could probably go in the mine now. Yeah, so the story is slowly unfolding. I really can't remember when that fucking community center unlocks. So the community center, the reason I keep talking about it is, it's how you, like, improve the town and, like, yourself. So what happens is, like, old and dilapidated and these, like, weird Junie things, which are not a ripoff of the spirits, or the harvest spirits from Harvest Moon. It's not a ripoff of that. Of course not. Yeah, they'll fix parts of the town if you, like, bring them the items they ask for, or a certain amount. And I know there's different ones for different seasons, so, like, there's ones they want from crops from spring, from summer, etc. And there's also just, like, various fish and stuff. So it's good. I gotta look for it. But I don't know exactly what I'm aiming for until I see it, is the issue. Alright. So this stuff is pretty good. I think these are the best things to eat, like when going in the mines. I think this was the landslide they were talking about. I think this is the one. I have to wait until later, because they're not gonna come out until then. Like, this bridge to, like, it leads to, like, another mining place, is not gonna be fixed until, what do you call it? Until I get that, the respective thing in the community center. Which landslide are they talking about? Because there was one blocking that way, I think. There's also one blocking up here. Okay, so it wasn't this one. Alright, fishing it is. Like I said, I'll sell any duplicates I get, but I gotta be slightly careful. I'm surprised I haven't seen more foraging stuff. I think there might be some in the forest, south of my farm. Alright, Linus, you wanna fuck off? Kinda busy here. I think, if you can break their, like, pathfinding when you fish, because they'll try and, like, walk somewhere, and if you're in the way, usually what happens is they'll start running into you, and then they'll like sprint right by, because it means they're trying to catch up, because they're supposed to be in certain places by certain times, which is a cool fix around that, but it does look weird as fuck when it happens. See, the reason I don't want to fish, it's boring. Yeah, this one looks like it's fighting slightly more. So like I said, you'll get different fish depending on where you fish, ironically. Bullhead. Oh, fuck, hold on. So if you find these, like, areas... I don't think I can reach it with this fishing rod. If you find areas like that, then fish are going to appear more likely. I don't know how close you have to get to it. I think you have to get, like, in it. But I can't reach that from here. Please give me money. Oh, this one's being more of a pain in the ass. Get in my fucking... Fuck. Chub. It's not even worth anything. Fuck. Well, now my inventory is full, so I gotta go back, drop the fish off. Drop the fish off sounds like a horrible euphemism. Donate this prehistoric tool. Your mom's prehistoric tool. I don't know what to do with these 2 plants. I could keep them. Oh, there's some daffodils. I'll grab those. And then I'll give one to Emily, and then I'll be good. Actually, I might do that now. Because they're kind of out of the way. I don't come to this top area a lot. So you can sometimes find stuff hiding here because I just don't grab it a lot. Just realized my inventory's full. What are you doing, Nick? You're better than this. Alright, I'll go donate first. Ah, finally. So this is a wanted request. Looking to dissect potato. Please bring Demetrius at 24 Mountain Road, 240 degree. I think I might need... I think there might be a deadline on that. Yeah, 2 days. I don't think my potato is going to finish before then. So that's another reason why you want to have this grow every crop. Because those are like randomized, I think. There's some that aren't. There's some that'll just go forever. But usually they'll give those to you separately. What was I going to say? But yeah, they'll pay like double or triple like how much they normally sell for. So it's always worth it to do those ones. Okay. But yeah, there's some days, like, most people do the same thing every day, but usually everyone has, like, one day where they kind of fuck off and do something different. And there are just some days, I think it's usually, like, the weekend, where they'll just, like, everyone will do different things, so. It's important to figure out when everyone's on their shit. I want them to open this fucking community center. It's, like, the only thing I know how to, like, aim for. Alright. Grab these. Hopefully they're both the same quality. They're not. Of course they aren't. Oh, you're killing me. Alright, I'll go drop the fish off, because they're clearly impeding my life. Man, I don't remember having to struggle with an inventory this long. I remember getting the inventory upgrade fairly early every time I've played this, but it feels like it's actually fucking me over right now. Okay, again, I could be selling these fish, so this is partly on me. But I'm trying to save them in case I need them for later. Yeah, I think wild horseradish is worth the most for, like, getting energy back and stuff. I need to buy more seeds, but I don't have the money. Problem is I need the crops to sell so I can buy more crops to plant, to sell, to buy. Oh my god, it just keeps going. This is capitalism. I'll try and stop by the bar on the way, because I think everyone in town is going to be there. Which makes gift giving very easy when you know everyone's going to be in the town or be in the bar on Fridays. I should theoretically start giving gifts to everyone. I'm just not going to. Alright, so I think there's an event here, but maybe not. But when you first enter this cave, I'm trying to remember what triggers this. There it is. I was just peering down at this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. So there's probably good ore down there, but a dark place undisturbed for so long. I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it. Na-na-na-na. Received a rusty sword. My name's Marlin, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. I don't remember what the requirements of being a member are, but I know he has a bunch of, like, ridiculous challenges, like kill 3,000 of these, or stuff like that. All of his are, like, combat-based. So the big thing with the mine is that you're just going to randomly attack rocks until eventually you find thing down. Now, obviously, you want to prioritize ones that actually have ore in them, but in the beginning, it's kind of rough. You're not going to find as many. Okay, that had nothing. My inventory is already full. What am I doing? I can't mine. Yeah, mining with one backpack is rough. Okay, what can I get rid of here? don't need stone, I guess, but... I mean, honestly, I need to get rid of one of these daffodils. We'll leave it for now. So yeah, the other thing in the mine is that there's combat. It's going to start off with slimes, not to be confused with slimes from Dragon Quest. You can actually... Here's a fun fact. You can tell if a slime is male or female by the little thing on its head. Which is which? I don't remember. I can't tell you that much. Do some of the work on your own. Right, I'm not going to bother picking up the slime, because it's not that important. Great. So if you go in the mines, it's a pretty big time sink. You'll be here a while, and it's kind of tough to... Oh, there it is. Alright, I do want that earth crystal, so I'm going to get rid of one of these daffodils. Oh, there we go. So there's a bunch of different, like, minerals that will actually just be lying around, but you can still get to donate at least one of them to the museum. Okay. I forgot my own rule, which is, it's always easier to break chests than it is to, like, hack them down. Like, this is always... Oh, hardwood? Fuck, I do need that. Need this. So that's a cave carrot, which is helpful, and it will give me my energy back, but not, like, necessary. Hardwood is very important because it's rare. It only comes from, like, some of the bigger stumps, and you can't get it for a while. So if you get it early, it's good, because there's a couple, like, upgrades you'll need it for. So being able to have a source of it early is very good. And there's a geode, like I said. So my only goal is to get to floor 5, because you get a shortcut every 5 floors. I'm actually going to get rid of the stone. Even though it's a good amount. I just need to go down one more floor. And there are obviously a bunch of different enemy types too. But not quite yet. Geodes are good. I mean, this haul's not bad. I wish I had more copper ore, but... Oh, there's a bug. So I think every enemy has a chance of, what do you call it? Every enemy has a chance to make an exit appear under them as well. So it's worth killing enemies. Where the fuck is it? There are times where you literally won't find it until right at the end, and I hate that. Alright, back up we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back into town. I still have that daffodil, good. Deeper into the mine, get to level 40. I mean, baby. Okay. I think different people leave the bar at different times, so... It's, okay, also a week is going way too long. And now I'm looking at the time and see how long this is. I don't think people care. Just, you know, pause the video, come back to it. Or don't, man. Do what you do. I'm having fun, so that's why I'm going to keep playing. But yeah, it's, I think different people leave the bar sooner, like the old folks, old fogies, tend to leave a little earlier. Okay, everyone's here, good. Hope I can still give her this flower, even though she's working. Good. Alright, I'll leave that. Cool. Yeah, see, the two parents had to leave. Alright, I can't go to the museum right now, and I can't get rid of any of those materials, so I'm just gonna toss them in the storage for now. Now, here's the problem that starts coming in the beginning of the game. It's like, I only have, what, 12 inventory slots? Am I counting that right? And I have 7 tools. That's more than half of them. So typically the one I leave behind is the fishing rod and the sword if I'm not going to the mine. Because there's no, like, I'm not going to need the sword if I'm not going into the mines. That's just how that works. I will usually leave the fishing rod too, and the hoe I'm going to keep because it's early game, but usually I put that away as well. So I only keep, like, the essentials. And the scythe as well. Because the scythe, you can either carry that or the sword. They both do the same thing. Except the scythe doesn't damage enemies. It is pretty late. Farming went up, hooray. I say water can, hope proficiency, scarecrow, and basic fertilizer. Nice. I forget how to make fertilizer. So the parsnips went for a bit. Not a ton, but they went for something. It does take a while to save, and I don't know what caused that, because it usually goes pretty fast, but I think having my other file really slowed the game down on saving. Oh my god, stop eating my shit, Crow. See, you've been exploring the old mine. You can get the adventure spirit. Not that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurers guild. It's not a lot. Okay. What do I need to make you? I need 20 fiber, coal, and wood. I think I actually have that. 50 wood seems like a bit much, but alright. Pro tip, you can press square to grab one thing, and if you hold it down, it'll just grab a bunch. Let's see. What was I going to do here? Fiber. I think I need 20. I don't know why I need coal, but alright. So, usually I think it's better to put the scarecrow, like, in the middle of the farm, because then it stretches a little bit more. So, it's another pro tip from the master. Alright, I don't even know what to plant. I don't know what I need. Advancement. What's that other one? Initiation. Okay. So those slimes I already killed don't count? You cheap fuck. Alright. Sometimes I forget to water my stuff, and that's gonna come back to bite me. Part of it is because, I had an automatic water for so long. Like, I'm used to having sprinklers. I forget this part of the job. God, I've lost so many crops to those fucking birds. I wonder what else I can plant. Like, parsnips are okay, but I think potatoes are better for, like, a single one. They're also kind of quicker. I still have time for another batch of, of cauliflower. Should I choose? Because those are the big money makers. What do I need for fertilizer again? Just sap. Okay, yeah, so I remember it not being that hard to make it. I might do that. I might just use all the sap I have and make fertilizer. And then I'll grow better cauliflower. There it is. Oh my god, my back. Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. Used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. I'm gonna level with you, even when this is repaired, nobody goes in this fucking community center, so he's full of shit. Just look at it, it's shameful. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. Alright, well, don't fucking personally call me out, Lewis. Listen to me, I sound like an old fool, you do. Alright? Jojo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a Jojo Co. membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Here, let's go inside. So yeah, if you buy a Jojo membership, which I think is like 5,000 gold, they'll demolish this and put a warehouse instead, and then you just pay for the upgrades of the town instead of unlocking them. Which is boring as fuck. What's this? I think it's Vincent and Jace. Must have been playing in here, or Jazz. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Yeah, see? Little things. Junimos. What? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What's the matter? Are you ill? There's literally a Junimo hut to the left of you. So I was thinking, I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. I love the shocked expression. He's like, anyway, you're worrying me. Look, I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Later, dude. Also, it's his birthday tomorrow. He didn't even mention it to me. Yeah, I'll keep this place unlocked now, and maybe if you catch that rat, if you have some extra time. Okay. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. I'll do that shit right now. So, there are little things inside all of these, I think. Maybe it's only unlocked in this one first. Yep. Yep. You know what? Now that I think about it, I might need to go visit the wizard first to, like, unlock the next step of this. Fuck. I don't remember this being so hard. Yeah, so you can unlock... I think you have to unlock the first room before you can unlock... And then it'll unlock 2 more, and then there's more after that, so... I don't remember if the wizard thing triggers automatically, or if I have to go, like, bring my ass over to him. Ah, it's so complicated. Okay, let me double check this. Yeah, so Sunday is the end of the week for them, okay. For me, it is the beginning of the week, though, so... I'll end it after today. I know the video's gone a while, but I figured you guys would appreciate it. You can see my passion for Stardew coming through. And the fact that it's not, like, I'm not being murdered by Valley of the Prairie King. Okay, in you go. It's weird to donate things like this, because I think earth crystals are used in a fair amount of recipes. Dang, I knew... What is that, my 10th? Actually, let's leave the reward for now. Alright. What do you have for me? Ooh, that's a new one. That's not new, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Okay. So now I can make a copper bar. That'll check that off the list. Donates. It's all this weird shit. Like, I don't even know what the names of these are. Alright, I want to collect whatever reward he has for me. Better be good. Melon seeds. Hell yeah. Alright, so that'll give me a good jump into the summertime. I wonder if I've donated more than they expect you to by this point in the game. Some people really struggle with filling out the museum. Honestly, I found it... I did it legitimately, too, because there's a way that you can cheese it. I think it involves, like... If you name a pet something, if you name them, like, ID codes for whatever the items are in this game, because the game's relatively simply coded, you can get free items of that every time the name is said or something like that. So you could also just, like, name your character the ID code for, like, something worth, like, 5,000. It can break the game. Yeah, what was I gonna say? My brain's just failing me right now. I didn't do that. I did that to try and get money a little bit, but I didn't find it as fast as just, like, farming normally. But you can do that to, like, get specific items you need to, like, complete the museum. But I didn't need to do it. The last ones I was missing, I just had to, like, go and smack in the ground around in winter. I don't remember it taking this long. I thought these are usually pretty quick. Alright. Did that... what? Did I not get... Did you not give me any reward for this? You motherfucker. Alrighty then. Well. Touche, game. Okay. Definitely put those seeds away. I'm gonna have to build a new chest soon. Let's just go fish. Hoping I get some dupes soon. So I can start selling. Actually, no. I gotta buy more cauliflower. Because I want to make that bank. And I'll make some fertilizer. Yes, be a good farmer now. It does annoy me that, like, even just planting the stuff doesn't increase your farming stat. Cauliflower. Yeah, so that'll... If you just hold square, you'll buy as many as you can. They are expensive. I forget how much they sell for, too. So obviously... or, not obviously, but the fertilizer makes it so it has a higher chance of growing silver or gold quality. And you definitely want to do that because you'll get more for your investment because they sell more. And since I bought the seeds, having them sell for more would be better. What I should have done is held off those 9 seeds that was given to me. But I didn't really think that far ahead. Alright, so later in the game, I'll make a bunch of fertilizer whenever I need it, but because I still don't know what I need sap for like some like recipes and stuff, I'm just trying to be careful with it. There is better fertilizer. I think it's called quality fertilizer, and you make that just from like any fish. I think you need to level up fishing to do it though, but it is definitely worth it because it just increases the chances even further. Then there's speed grow fertilizer, which is my favorite. You use that for like specific plants that take like fucking forever to grow, and you don't really care about the quality. So that's good. I definitely recommend that. There's like water retaining soil or water retaining fertilizer, so it's like you don't have to water it as much, but I have never used it. I've just never found the need for it. Alright, that's good. That'll be good for tomorrow. I guess I can just fish the rest of the day, and then that'll probably wrap it up. I've planted one of every plant. I don't know if the birds got to the ones I only planted one of. I hope not. I'll know soon enough though, because the harvest will be like halfway through the season, so I'll have the chance to replant them. The only one I won't have a chance to, because it takes like 12 days to grow, is cauliflower. But oh fuck, you know what I forgot to do? This is completely on me, and someone's gonna mention it in the comments. I'm gonna feel like a fucking idiot. So cauliflower, melons, and pumpkins can all grow into giant crops. So for that to happen, you have to plant them in a 9x9 space. And then I think every morning, there's a small chance that it'll turn into a giant crop. And with the giant crop... I got a treasure chest. So a giant crop... Well, oh my god, just get in the fucking thing. Too many things happening at once right now. First of all, I got a treasure chest, which means when I fish this up, I'll also get a free item. Well, it's just wood, but that's still better than nothing. So a giant crop, when you have to use like an axe to break it down, and you actually get double the amount of crops that you normally would have. So it's good. The problem is I don't really aim for them early game because I need to sell them immediately. So it's like I should still aim for it. Like I should still plant them in a 9x9 grid. And I will do that with the melons. But it's not like... It doesn't make or break me if they don't turn out to be a giant crop. So like you can just not harvest them and leave them in your garden, and then the next morning there'll be a chance that they turn giant. So, but I don't really have the time to mess around with that. I need them. It's my money and I need it now. Alright, so this is where getting treasure gets dangerous. You need to have the fish hooked enough where you can go and grab the chests. That first one I got really lucky with because it was like right over the fish. But yeah, this is easy enough. The fish isn't going too far. That'll become much more harder later on. But you can get like artifacts and like cool like resource and stuff from those treasure chests, so I always try and aim for them. Like, look at free coal. Alright, see, fishing is going much faster here. Even if these fish aren't worth as much. Fuck. So much treasure too. Yeah. I think you get a bonus. I don't know, I think you can get a perfect if you keep the fish inside this bar the entire time. When did my commentary turn off? That was odd. I don't know how long that turned off for. I must have like bumped my microphone or something. That's awkward. Might have to cut that out. I don't know how long that was going for. That's gonna be a fun journey we get to go on together. Okay. I was saying I made an inebriated purchase last night where I bought Thief Simulator and House Flipping Simulator because it's on sale. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, well, what do I have saved? One sunfish. Alright, so I can sell those. Get rid of one of the, or put one of those away. Put the coal away. The mixed seeds I'll just plant now. And then, I don't know. Geode, maybe? No, keep that in my inventory. Yeah, so just get rid of these. Okay, hopefully that levels my fishing stuff up. I could try and make fertilizer for this too, just in case. So I think sometimes they can make like wild things too, so like dandelions or stuff, but I don't know if those are like a different kind of seed. Like the dandelions, the horseradish, the things that like usually I'll just find on the ground. Yeah, well, it doesn't hurt to do that. Again, the better the product, the more it sells, the more my farming stack goes up and stuff. It's better just to use fertilizer, especially with how cheap it is, just with sap, which is super easy to get. Just any tree. Alright, I think I'll call it a day. Let's see what the end of the day looks like. How much money did I make? Fishing leveled up, that's not surprising. I didn't make that much, but it's better than nothing. Slowly trying to hit that 2,000 gold goal. Alright, well, I'm not going to continue on Sunday. So we'll leave that there. But yeah, thank you guys. I think if I do this again, it'll probably be shorter because there'll be less cutscenes and stuff. And I'll be slightly more better at my time management. But yeah, if you want to see more of this, let me know. Just a chill, relaxing Stardew playthrough. If you don't want to see more, also let me know that. We'll see. I know I've done a lot of Stardew videos sporadically, but this would be like a full series, so I'd be down to do it. It's a fun game. I don't mind going back to it. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys. Hopefully this test works. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very upset. I'll see you guys later. It's time for the Patreon and YouTube thank yous. Hey everyone, just another month. I just want to thank the same people and some new people, so thanks again. Ertrev for $1, Sean and Norm for $1 as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Carlos for the 2, Azor for the 3, Maz and Happy both hanging on strong with their $5 Patreon. And then ENIAC and Connor, thank you for the 10. And new this month, Sean Thomason, thank you for the $10 Patreon sub. I really appreciate it. And then Michael Smith and John Barnett both at 15. You guys are all amazing, and I love you guys. Thank you. And then on top of that, for the YouTube sponsorships, I can't breathe in this. Oh my god. Thank you to Electric Narwhal and Raptax, both just about to pass 1 month. Michael Smith and John Barnett at 1 month as well. And Louisa, ENIAC, and Maz at 2 months. Thank you guys. Once again, just a general reminder, you get access to early videos, and that stuff does just by subbing to either of these in the Discord, and then linking it with the Discord. Too complicated. I literally can't breathe in this thing. And yeah, thank you guys, and look forward to seeing you next month. It'll be a lot less horrifying than it is right now. So, see ya. Some people are going to unsub to me, and that's fine.